Right now, we're hearing the wars and commotions. What is them commotions, them protests that's going on here in America? The apostles has been telling us for years that all the protests that goes on around the world is coming to America, and they here. Last weekend when we was in Chicago, there was a 10,000 people protest here in Indianapolis, right downtown. 10,000 people, and then an agent provocateur were trying to turn it violent. So why? Martial law could be declared here in Indianapolis. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what's going on. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Be not terrified. For these things must come first. These things must come first to pass.
See, the Lord is telling us not to be terrified. Don't be afraid, even though He knows we're going to be a little nervous, but we know these things have to happen in order for us to get home. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
But the end is not by and by.
Go ahead.
Then He said unto them, Nation shall rise against nation.
Is that not what's going on right now? You got two nations of people at each other's throat right now, and that's what? Esau and Jacob. Yeah, these other heathen nations are involved also, but the two main nations right now is what? The Edomites and Jacob. Amalekites being the top ruling class of Esau, but they're still what? Edomites against who? Jacob, which is so-called Negroes here in America. And also Issachar. So it's Jacob against Israel, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Esau is trying to take out Gad down there in North and South Dakota for the pipelines. See what I'm saying? They're using a form of destruction. They're using nuclear warfare. I mean chemical warfare down there in South Dakota against Gad, like they did Moab over there in Vietnam with Agent Orange. See what I'm saying? Spraying chemical warfare upon the people. They're trying to kill Gad with chemical warfare. So we're at war now with two nations. The white man versus Israel, which is Yahawah, he prince of the parable right now. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom.
That's right. We're going through that right now. What kingdom you got? Kingdom, you got America and Russia, China, Syria, all at odds with each other, man. You see what I'm saying? You got different kingdoms, what? At each other's throat right now. See what I'm saying? Hey, put this on the news. Put this on the news. Yeah, get your camera, put this on the news. People need to know about Israel. About the Lord coming back, destroying America and saving his people Israel. Put that on the news.
That's right.
That's the real news. We're telling you the gospel now, which is the good news for Israel. But you don't want to put this on the news. That's how you know this is a hypocritical nation. They'd rather report two dogs fucking in a parking lot than to put the Lord's chosen people on the news. See what I'm saying? Go back to that, bro.
10.
Yeah, go back to that.
Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's right, go ahead.
And a great earthquake shall be in divers places.
Hey, did we not have an earthquake in Oklahoma last week? Or was it this week? Yeah, just this past week. It was a 6 point on the Richter scale. That's going along the New Madrid Fault. That's predicted to just explode real soon, man. Just like down in Yellowstone National Park. They're claiming that that volcano is going to erupt in Yellowstone National Park. Just like in my neck of the woods, back in Arkansas, it's a town called Hot Springs, Arkansas, that's built on top of a volcano. That whole city is built on top of a volcano. You don't think that's going to explode? That's why there's geysers and hot springs all over their city, because why? Those are, there you go. Those are, what is that? Volcanic acid being released from the earth. Gas is being released from the earth. See what I'm saying? That means what? That place is going to explode. That whole town is built on top of a volcano. That lets you know Esau is evil and wicked, and he just want to set up wherever he want to set up. Go ahead, bro.
And famines.
And famine. That's coming to America real soon. It's starting to happen now.
In Venezuela, they done cut that whole news off. You don't even know what's going on. I bet you it's terrible down there right now.
Man, they down there eating each other, man.
They done cut that from where they done, at least done cut that off from you even seeing what's going on down there.
Why? Because they don't want the Americans getting scared. Because they know what? That's coming here. That is coming here to America.
That's right.
What's happening to Venezuela is coming to America, but it's going to be a million times worse.
And if you ain't with YAHAWASHI, you might starve to death, man.
Ain't no might to it.
Because he said his people gonna eat.
That's right. Ain't no might to it. I want to say ain't no might to it. If you ain't got the Lord, if YAHAWASHI is not dealing with you, you dead, man.
Dead.
You missile food.
Like I said, Ezekiel 21, you fuel to that fire. Was that Ezekiel 21 and 32?
That's right. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
And famines and pessimists.
See, pestilence is what? Diseases. Is that not what's going on right now too? You having all kind of disease outbreaks here in America. Some don't even have names for it, it's just letters. XJ135 200 is an outbreak. It's incurable. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these diseases that's being made by the CDC that they put out here amongst the people, there's no cures for it.
Well, they got the cure, but they ain't gonna give it to your ass.
Right.
You know, it's awesome how the Lord has let his word come to fruition, man.
That's right.
You starting to see everything that he said was gonna happen. It's happening.
That's right.
And it's happening on a mass scale, man.
That's right.
It ain't just one little town no more, or happening 1 year, then and happening another 3 years. This stuff is happening back to back, man. Back to back, man.
We starting to see more signs in the heavens.
Come, bro.
You see what I'm saying? That's right.
More everything, man.
More chariots, more super moons, lunar eclipses, solar eclipses. You know what I'm saying? Man, the Lord is making his presence known, man.
You want to know season from season was just 70 degrees. One day, Friday, Saturday it was 30 degrees, man.
That's right.
You won't even know season from season no more, man.
That's right. The earth is out of course. You know? The earth is totally out of course, man. Just like yesterday, here in Indianapolis, it snowed. See what I'm saying?
And the day before that, it was a tornado.
That's right.
Shit's crazy out here, man.
And a couple of weeks ago, it was a hurricane. Shit. Go ahead, bro.
It says a pestilence and fearful sights.
And fearful sight. A lot of people are starting to see strange apparitions, strange animals. I seen on YouTube, well no, I seen on the news last week or the week before, they found a creature in the frozen waters of Antarctica, man. They seen it swimming through the water like that, like a snake or a serpent. They don't know what it was. They said it was about, what, 13 feet long? Just slithering through the frozen waters of Antarctica, through the ice. So it ain't even no escaping in Antarctica, man. There's a Leviathan waiting on you in Antarctica, man. One of the coldest places on this planet. And there's animals there, creatures. Man, the Lord is wonderful, man. There's no escaping from the Lord, man. You may say, well, I'm going to bundle up and I'm going to escape all the destruction by going to Antarctica. Man, the Lord got sea creatures there in Antarctica that ain't never been seen before. But now it's starting to show itself. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Just hold on, just like Slacky. Just like brothers was talking about that CERN machine by letting demons in. Well, if you think about it, that CERN machine already been here with even with God, well, the folly of America. The other day we seen a dude riding a bike with a seat like 12,
8 feet tall.
yeah, 8 feet in the air, man. Riding a bike. Now we got this dude on the unicycle. Man. Wow, man. But see, but see, the Lord is wonderful, man, because just like back with Aleister Crowley, he was dealing with so much demonic activity. He was a high demonic wizard through Satan, that Satan allowed a creature, he summons up a creature, a demon, a demonic monster that they call the Loch Ness Monster, which is really Leviathan, which is really a form of Leviathan, I should say. See what I'm saying? He unleashed a demonic monster that they call the Loch Ness Monster over there in Ireland. Ain't no telling what that creature is, man. See what I'm saying? These demonic spirits has been loosed in this earth, man. And people are starting to see them now. See what I'm saying?